Good morning. Happy Monday. Here's a koi-san, puppet koi. Today is cloudy and it's almost started rain in New York City. It's way upper east, west side. I used to live in east side, so I keep saying east side, but this is the west side of New York City, Manhattan. Don't you think the koi-san's face is a little different today and this week? Maybe he's changing. So hope it's not reflected because it's getting brighter. It's hard to capture without reflection. Let's do this. This is 7th week of IKIGAI scoping, and since I started I think we started early October. This topic has 12 weeks. It's gonna take 3 months. I know there's like an up and down, and also our feeling and preparation, and everything is up and down. That's life. And hope you having a good day and good week this week. And we were deep thinking about this topic and last week's topic as well. We are still learning. Hope you can learn from each other, not from us, because we are still learning process, learning by doing. I'll speak slowly because some other viewer is still learning English, and also this is in the morning. I try not to make loud, like raising my voice, and speak slowly and smoothly. Ikigai is Japanese for a reason for being, thing that gets you up in the morning. Hope you got up with the Ikigai and passionate desire. This is this week's topic, number 7, what you love. Reason why we are doing in the morning, some people say it's too early for joining the scope, but it's set 6:30 a.m. in Eastern Standard Time in US. The reason why we are doing in the morning is like when you get up with the Ikigai passion, or without Ikigai passion yet, I want you to think about, or we wanted to think about the topic, one of the topic of Ikigai, then go through the day, and end of the day try to get the result of what we're thinking about this topic. We were thinking we should do one topic per day, but we decided to do one topic a week, because sometimes we need the more time to think about, or more time to digest about the topic. So we are sharing Ikigai, that's normally for your life, and HATARAKIGAI, the topic for at work. Hataraku means in working in Japanese. Ikigai is for life, HATARAKIGAI for work, or you can say business. He is Koi-san. He used to be a fisherman in one of the story, the Green Brothers story, the fisherman and his wife. Hi, good morning. How's your temperature in Canada? New York is not too bad today. My dog is barking. but it's cloudy. Ohayo gozaimasu. Ohayo gozaimasu, Pikachu-san. But his face is different, don't you think? A little bit. Last week was a bit rough for me. -7 degrees. Feels like -14 Celsius, right? Because you joked about the Fahrenheit using Twitter. Over here, because it's raining, so that means not minus. Bikini weather, right? I think today is a 7. The 45 degrees in Fahrenheit, but it's 7 in Celsius. It was so hard to adjust in the Celsius and inch because I'm in a country using, I would say most of the country using Celsius and centimeter. I always wonder why United States is still using Fahrenheit and not a centimeter, inches and feet. Those are very complicated. Because I make, garment, and if we use in centimeter, it would be much more sense. But it's using inches, like we have to say ½ inch or ¼ inch, and 1/8 or 1/16. It's really complicated. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. Maybe. Now I really used to it about inch and feet, because inch is the size of the thumb, right? But not mine. Maybe men's thumb is inch, the width of the thumb, and the feet is the size of the feet, right? But not mine either. Because 30 centimeter is pretty big feet. 30 centimeter. I don't think there's a 30 centimeter men's shoes. Maybe now exist. I never heard of them in Japan. When I was in Japan. No, I won't say in Japan, because I haven't come back for almost 10 years, 9 years. Oops, started to see my iPhone on the screen reflection, so I have to maybe have a black cover. Yeah, maybe I have to find a black paper. I'm sure you are working what you love already, right? I've been sharing my story, and when it's 20 years ago, or maybe even 30 years ago, I was really good at computer technology. But when I got my first computer, there's no Windows, there's no Mac. It was really hard, there's no internet. But by the time I was, programming small games, no one expected people can make money just playing games, right? If I say to my parents or my friends, oh, I want to be a gamer and I just play a game and get money, most of the people think that I'm crazy, right? But now it's possible, because many live streaming started that way, because people want to see the playing game by great player. Because if you play game is getting complicated. If you playing games, you're not gonna see the ending because you're not good computer gamer. But if you watching great gamer playing games, you can see the ending. It's kind of the show. They can make money now. So everything could be possible. So just way of your thinking, so you can change the way of thinking. And also, what's the word and people using a paradigm shift, right? You can change the view of see the things, or things, and what else? Yeah, you can way of seeing the things. The thing is, you should not close the door. That I can say to me, to myself too. Sometimes, I shut my door, maybe I don't think I can do it. But if you open up the door and changing your paradigm shift, you could do it. Some people still thinking, oh, I don't think I can, make money by what I'm loving, or what I do, or people. But if you're not, you think that way, you may not target it the right person, or target it to the right people. That's what I'm talking to myself and to, we talked about it. Hi. Oh, you have a therapy today? What kind of therapy? Storytelling is kind of therapy, and also thinking about deep thinking is therapy too, don't you think? Oh, what, hand therapy? Oh, that's interesting. So if I go to see your profile, I can find more information? Hand like this? Last week I was talking to one of my friends, and who has a tofu business in Hawaii. He was focusing on, he's been focusing on the business operation, and he didn't have much time to do like a digital and internet marketing. Then he contacted me and discuss about what his business can do. Then I realized, because I was doing 10 years, because I was promoting and doing digital marketing for my previous business, which was like fabric process. Everything was made in New York City, and everything is made in-house. Then we had to learn a lot of digital and online marketing technology, the tactic marketing. Now I can use the skill to someone else's, because we've doing same thing in over 10 years. So if you're doing something 10 years, I forgot his name. He said like Malcolm, hold on a second, his name is Malcolm Gold something. I forgot his last name. He was mentioned in the YouTube. Hi, good morning. If you're doing something 10,000 hours, you're gonna be a master. You're gonna be the top of 20. Oh, okay, thank you for stopping by. Tina? Yeah, thank you. I'll check your profile about your therapy. Good morning. Your time is, yeah, you're about to sleep? No, not that late, right? Okay. Oh, you know the 10,000 hour rule? Oh, good, because you're a business person too. Yeah, if you're doing something in 10,000 hours, so which is 4 days a week and 10 years, because we are not working crazy as Japanese people, not like 100 hours a week. But I don't, maybe Japanese people is 5 years, not 10 years. But it has to be same thing and same skill for 10,000 hours, not the 3 or 4 different type of skills in 10,000 hours. So if you focusing on something 10,000 hours, right? That's right. So when I decided to help other people using my skill, which was online marketing, there's a lot of different type of angle. Even if I say social media, when I started social media, there's only Twitter and Facebook. Now it's how many? And a lot of my friends and so struggled to using social media because they set up at least 5 or 10 accounts same time. I once suggested them to do that because pick 1 or 2, and also you have to know what's the target customer. Anyway, so I'm not gonna go into the marketing story today. So this, flashcard slide saying, what is money? How do you make money? This is the simple question. Yeah, I think when they started Twitter was founded 2006, I guess. At the beginning, most of the people crazy about getting more followers, but now it's a lot of feature like a retweet and also the period mark to spreading the tweet, and even not your follower. Money is smoke and mirrors. That's an interesting way to say that, because you used to be a banker. You may know about more money. Yeah, the Twitter has been changed. Money doesn't exist. That's interesting too. In Japan, before the Edo era, I forgot, I didn't really seriously study history. So, sorry if I'm wrong. But anyway, before, long time ago, I would say, I won't say specific period, there's no money, right? So people using maybe rice or some other things to exchange. So I would say how do you make money is right here. People use money to get happiness. Why? Because people spend money. I would say people want to spend money to make you happy, because when you pay for the dinner and make you happy because you're not hungry. Yep, I agree. And also, there's 2 things. One is like they want to make other people happy too. They're not ego, so people are really nice. Human being is really interesting creature and a very kind creature to supporting others. Most of the people think that supporting others makes them happy. So if we know the money works this way, so you can change your paradigm. You can shift your paradigm. So if you paid money to the maker, and the maker give you the product, then you're happy. Then you're happy because you gave them money to the maker to support. I didn't think this way before I started this business. It's just really, really good for me, because I would been thinking deeply about, exchange of the services. Because people are so obsessed with money and without thinking real reason, then started to go in different angle or different direction, and they get confused. They normally get stressed out and talking to themselves what I'm doing. But today is Monday. I'm not gonna get into the details. So this is a little, a thinking topic, and you can think about today. Then come back to this scope tomorrow and share your opinion and thoughts. This is 7th of week, and we are talking about over here and what do you love. So this fourth circle is very interesting because some of the people say if you're doing what you love, you're not going to live because you don't think you can make money. The people who is saying that, they think that this circle is not closed into the other circle, which is what the world needs or what you can be paid for. The circle is not, overlapping to the other circle. They're right because they don't think they can live by what you love. Because if you're doing something at home and without telling anyone, money it's hard to follow. Because if you open a bank account and asking customers to pay for the money, that could be possible because internet exists. But before the internet, if you doing what you love at home, then without telling, it's hard to make money. Now there's a lot of information in one slide because I decided to combine two together. Maybe I can go like that, right? Hi Sam, how's New Zealand? Hey, I enjoyed your Christmas scope. Because New York has not set up the Christmas mood yet because they have to celebrate Thanksgiving first. That's all. Yeah, Koi-san is sad in the iPad picture, probably because when we took this picture when had a cold the day after the cold. So we set up the Patreon page. It's like open up the account and to the audience, target customer, and if the people love what we do and wanted to be a member, wanted to be a fan club. Yeah, Japanese love to start Christmas early, definitely, because there's no Thanksgiving in Japan. And there's I think all different, each different country has a lots of different type of Christmas song, right? Japan has a many as well, and each celebrity or famous singer has their own Christmas song. Yeah, I miss that Japanese Christmas. They have a really nice, what do you call, like a lightning setup, and even my hometown, near hometown, Sendai has a really nice lightning event, something called patient or something like that. Oh, commercial reason. Yeah, everybody has a commercial reason. Halloween in Japan is commercial reason, and Valentine in Japan is commercial reason too. But it's help because commercial reason means people helping each other. Business is all supporting. Right, shopping. Shopping makes people happy, as we just shared 2 slides before. And also the people want to give the money to the business owner to support. Right. But these days people think business is not supporting each other sometimes, because some of the people just kind of chasing money all the time without supporting others. Those kind of attitude and activity and turn down everybody's feeling. Yeah, the HATARAKIGAI, but I want you to focus on the IKIGAI today. But I just briefly go over, and if you work at the That's right. That's exactly right, right? Brandon-san knows more about it. One of the famous blogger, I forgot his name, and he said, if you don't have a money, spend money. If I say simple word, then that's right. Money has to be like a circulate. There's always needs, so you have to spend for needs. And if you spend money for wants, that part makes you happy, and you buying happiness, like an expensive cosmetic or expensive purses or clothing or eating good food. Doesn't have to be good food, like luxury food. That's right. And also, if you're running company, you have to raise the salary each year, so that means your company need to make more profit each year, otherwise it's gonna last longer. It's getting longer. This is the 4 of 12 business management, and this week is 7. More diverse, right? But expanding your businesses globally, is that the good things? That's right. That's the thing, you know. Got Disney. But Disney has a tremendous fantasy idea, but a long time ago. But when they started Disneyland, everybody thought that's crazy idea. But now people obsessed money and obsessed technology, and they started to losing mindfulness. Right. That's what we do, and we are sharing the dreams, and we are leading everybody's dream. Because when we started doing this and also sharing story, some viewers say, oh, I forgot what my dream was. I forgot what I wanted to be when I was little. I was so glad, you know, we are so glad, you know, we gave them opportunity to think about and what was their dream when they're little. I was watching one of the video of the talk at the Google. Her name is Ella Luna, I think, last name. You want to like comedy? Oh, that's good. Yeah, please do Scope comedy. I love Scope. I mean, comedy show. Believe or not, one of my lifetime, and I mean, certain of the time, I wanted to be a comedian. Oh, that's nice. That's a great dream. You can do that. I think you know that Spike Lee used the iPhone to make the feature film. One of my friends, I used to in the film industry. So one of my friends, he's still in the film industry. He was working for his film, and the Spike Lee used that was iPhone 6, I think. He used only 10 of the iPhone 6, then create the feature film. So you could do that too. Yeah, definitely. Oh, you know a movie director from New York? Oh, that's nice. Now everybody has a smartphone. You can be a film director, and you can put on the video on a Vimeo on demand. Then you started to making money. I agree. I've been seeing a lot of talented people in Periscope. There's a lot of like artists and drawing really nicely and beautifully, and a photographer and filmmaker, and there's a lot of different type of meetup, and people become a friend without seeing each other face to face. No one? Yeah, that's the question. No one has, because Periscope is so cozy and don't want to get out, maybe. The reason why I like Periscope live streaming better, because it's easy to find who is on live. But YouTube or Facebook and other type of live streaming platform, but I don't use Twitch or what do you call it, the Japanese version. It's, yeah, Periscope new. They started 2015, I think, and you know Twitter bought Periscope before they launched. Because Twitter knows that, and they're losing their active user because of the tweet. You keep saying about a follower, doesn't matter anymore. You know, used to be so much, you know, care about the followers. Now you don't have to have too many followers anymore. Do you know why? Because there's a lot of feature expanding your tweet or post to different type of followers. So Twitter, for instance, I was talking about it, and I'll like retweet it to tweeting other people, but now there are the little tiny dots before the @ mark. If you use that tiny dot, and you don't have to have a follower, everybody can see your the tweet. Right. So now you should care about the follower, means that if you set up the membership like a Patreon, that you need to care about a follower, because that's a supporter and they contribute, and your membership fee, those need to be care about. But otherwise everybody can help each other and support each other, and if you invite or become a friend with the good people, and the people is sharing and inviting their follower and expanding, you would not expanding, explore your tweet or post to other audience. But marketing is target, like pinpoint targeting is the key. Doesn't matter reaching million people and 10 million people same time. The most significant number is how many people really like your tweet and coming back every week, every time you tweet. It's a long process, definitely. If you have only 10 followers, that's different story. But I'm talking about you don't have to have a million and 10 million randomly, because otherwise you have too many comments. It's harder to answering all the comments. This is our membership site and Twitter, not Twitter, and Patreon. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, making friend is very important, and the reason why we're doing story video is like using as a communication tool. and we found out that there's a lot of the workplace have a communication issue, especially millennials. Hi, good morning. Because the people who born after 1990 and early 2000, they already have a smartphone when they're not when they're born, when they're teenager, I think. So they are not good at reading 10, 20 pages rule of company vision or role and documents. So sharing story in video would be much easier to communicate each other. Modern day pen pal, that's right. Yeah, that's a nice way to say that. Right. I used to write a letter to the person overseas. Now I remember. E-pal. And also interesting is we can talk to the different type of generation people. Right, that's right. 1996. Because first Windows called Windows 95. So that's the first year of the Windows. But before the Windows 95, there's a Windows NT, but no one knows. Yes, that's right. When Steve Jobs started, there's MS-DOS. Yeah, I was going to say that, right? MS-DOS, right. That's my first computer. It was nice talking to you. Over here is cloudy, but it's kind of bright in the background. Yep, floppy disk. Do you know that before the floppy disk, that's a cassette tape. Even floppy disk was so sensitive about the magnetic. Oh, you still have those? Wow. I threw it out. I don't think I still have it in my parents' house. Oh, your father worked for IBM? Oh, you have many? Oh, wow. I saw someone in the Mac, definitely look like a Mac person, and he has, how many? 300 Macintosh at his attic. Maybe you can find him on YouTube. That was an interesting story why he kept all this. Oh wow, big computer. Can you imagine? Now it's 32, right? A 64? It's like a black screen and green dots text. And if you turn it on your computer a long time, and even you shut it off, you can still see the text because that's right. Yep, different generation because technology is growing rapidly, so most of the people started to forget what it was like at the beginning of the first computer, but that's okay. ICQ, I remember the ICQ. What was it? ICQ? You're talking about IC tip? Yeah, MSN Messenger. That's right. In Japan, there's a ASCII. What do you call ASCII Tsushin? We used to call the different type of because do you know the ASCII art? ASCII art is. Oh, okay. Right. This is getting geeky conversation. Yeah, thank you so much, and I'm sorry that's getting late, and it's over 30 minutes. Thank you so much for stopping by, and see you tomorrow. Yeah, thanks Sam. And oh, I forgot to share today's quote: do what you love and the money will follow. Thank you very much. It's nice talking to you, and see you tomorrow.